Hello and welcome to my RuneScape 3 Ultimate Iron Man, where I journey through this world with just a gear on my back, the stuff in my little sack, and a dream. Hello and welcome. Probably should have done this last episode when I was cleaning things up, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and drop all this stuff, and I honestly don't quite know why I'm keeping the Kopesh when I'll be getting the Sun Spear here soon, and then I will be going for the Dragon Rider Lance, so dual wielding with Kopeshes doesn't make sense, so I'm just gonna high alch that. And I'm not sure why I'm keeping Potato Cactus and Congealed Blood. I know these are used to make super potions, but when I eventually start making extremes, I plan on just buying the super pots from Mascab and using the secondaries to make the extremes. And gold and green charms, I don't plan on really doing any summoning that uses gold or green anytime soon, and if I do, I can just reattune my Charming Imp so that way it's not destroying the gold and green, because I've been destroying those. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop these as well. So that opens up a lot more space in my looting bag, which is nice. There we have it, 20 Zagamites found, so that's the treasure totem base, so that's the full totem treasure. Let's go ahead and combine it all together to make the Totem of Treasure. And one cool thing is, once you have a complete totem, you can actually show it to Eliza and Alphys here, and you can actually use them on your archaeology expedition teams. Come over here to the east side of the island to place the totem, and now let's go ahead and get it activated. And there we have it, the Totem of Treasure is now active, so my clue scrolls are dropped by 1 step. I believe they stay active for a full week until the weekly reset, so whenever I need to do clues, I'll come activate it. I'll plan on grabbing the remote totem piece at some point, but probably not until I go for finish grabbing the Totem of Intimidation. I really need to finish that up, but I'll do that once I start grinding out krill for the subjugation pieces. Now that I have the Totem of Treasure active, I'm going to knock out all these clue scrolls and see if I get anything good. Alright, I'm in the middle of working on all the clues I got, and I decided to check Prifnos every now and again to see if the Voice of Saren is in heaven, so I can use the cleansing crystals here to get prayer experience. I want to get my prayer up to 95 for the best damage dealing curses I'll have access to once I unlock curses. And I'm not really using my money for anything else, so I figured this would be something to work on every couple times whenever the heaven hour happens. Very nice. Had a clue step take me to Het's Oasis, so check the filtration system. Nothing interesting aside from treasure troves, but I opened up one of the troves and got an onyx. That's very nice. I think I have the magic level needed to enchant the onyx ring to make the tier 3 luck ring, so I can make the tier 3 luck relic. If not, I think I can boost for it. 87, so yeah, I can easily boost to make that. So I'll take a little break and make myself... Wait, do I even have the crafting level for that? Yeah, onyx ring, okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go make myself the tier 3 luck relic really quick. There we go, drunk a wizard mind bomb to boost and made the Ring of Fortune, tier 3 luck. So let's go ahead and combine that. And there we go, got it combined. So just gotta offer it to the monolith. Offer it up. And there we go, and let's replace the Ring of Wealth with... And there we go, got it all set up. I'll have to wait till 107 invention before I can do the alchemical onyx to make a luck of the dwarves. And I could get like a super invention or maybe even extreme invention potion. It shouldn't be too hard to get the materials for that to boost, but it'll be a while before I get the last luck ring. And that's all the clues except the masters then. I figured I'm not going to grind masters at the moment. I'll do masters once I'm ready to actually try to grind out all the emote steps for it, and I'm not looking to do that right now. So let's open up all the chests I have. I'll be sure to share if I get anything cool. Nothing really too interesting, although I did get the Robin Hood tunic, which is storable in the Elite, which I figured I might as well do that, because I think if you get the golden thread from a master clue, you can upgrade that, and I'm not sure what it upgrades to, but might be interesting to do. A lot of new collection log entries, that's for sure. And some more pages. I'm not sure if I have enough for a complete book yet, but I might as well fill them up. And 8 costume skipping tickets. It's like it's asking me to do my master clues. So I think I'll go ahead and try to do as many as I can until I run out of costume skipping tickets. Ooh, very nice. I finished the Guthix Book of Balance. And I put the rest of the pages in here. I believe I can go and make the Illuminated Godbook, so let's go ahead and do that. And there we have it, Illuminated Godbook of Balance. It's actually better than my Tome of so I'm going to go ahead and wield that. And while the Tome of is handy, I'll just go ahead and destroy it, and I can easily reclaim it whenever I need it. It's a shame that the charges are in this book and not in this book, so guess I don't have any charges, but so I'll just destroy that book, but this is better overall. Now let's go ahead and see how many masters I can knock out then, since I've got 8 costume skipping tickets. That's kind of funny, I actually got the Berserkerine step. I don't feel like killing Dagonoth King right now, so I'll just use the costume skipping ticket. Nice, I was able to do 3 of the 4. Had to destroy one because it required the islands that were once turtles, and I didn't one of the other 2 islands, and I don't have the divination to reach them. Really need to train divination. Should really be doing the caches every day, but I just can't be bothered. So let's see what we get from these 3 masters. Oh, yes! A dragon mask! I was hoping for a dragon mask, because you need any dragon mask for one of the clue steps, so I'll be able to put that into the house until I get that clue step again. Very nice. And I got a tuxedo jacket. Not sure that's storable. Let's see if it is. Dragon mask is, but it looks like the tuxedo jacket is. It might be part of a, yep, part of a set. So no way I'll be getting that, so I'll just disassemble. 6 costume skip tickets that are gonna go the waste, oh well. But let's finally get on to the quest like I wanted to do. First one I'm gonna work on is River of Blood, which needs all fired up in the Lord of Vampirium. I can do all fired up, and Lord of Vampirium, I just need to get the 75 strength, which I'm pretty close to that, so I'll start with all fired up first though. But first, I have enough resources for the Tier 3 Hunter Lodge now, so let's go ahead and get that built. And that's the entire lodge fully built. Huzzah, huzzah! And now I'm just going to allocate all my resources into leaves and hides for herblore and crafting experience over in Aya. And there we have all fired up complete. Very quick, simple quest. Just need to do Lord of Vampirium, I think it is. Yeah, the Lord of Vampirium next. So 75 strength, so gonna just do some Slayer to train strength, like I always do for training combat. There you go, didn't take too long, just 1 Slayer task, and I'm at 75 strength. I can do the Lord of Imperium now, so let's go and get that quest knocked out. Alrighty, I'm at the part of Lord of Imperium where I'm going to need to only have certain items on me, the staff, the medallion, runes, and the House Draken outfit, so I'm going to put everything into death storage for now, and when I get to the point where I'm going to do the boss fight, I'm going to take everything out and do a death pile, since I don't want to chance dying against the boss and losing all my stuff. Just pay my death fee now, and I'll be ready to do a death pile once I reach that point in the quest, since I'm not sure exactly how long it'll take to get there. Alrighty, boss fight coming up, and I remember this being somewhat difficult and can easily die to it, so let's go take the items out of death storage and do a death pile. Alright, everything's taken out. Let's go ahead and put everything back in real quick. And now let's start the timer. And let's get this boss fight done with. Grab the items I need from my death pile here. And let's get to it. Let's finish this. You are dead, Draken. Managed to do that first try. Very nice. So I guess I didn't need to worry too much about doing a death still pile, but I got it done, so let's finish up the quest and then grab my stuff so it doesn't get lost. And Lord of Vampirium done! I'm gonna get a lot of experience from this, that's for sure. Ooh, a Slayer level! 93 Slayer, Ice Strike Worms, nice. But let's go and recover my stuff. And stop this timer. Alright, I'm honestly not sure what skill I should dump this experience into, but so I'll just dump it all into Herb Wars. That seems like a good bet. Level 84 now. Adrenaline potions. Cool. Now let's get on to River of Blood. I now have the Sun Spear. Fantastic. This will be great to use for melee and be somewhat decent for magic and ranged, even though I have better options if I just need to switch on the fly and I don't have the weapons with me. And there we have it, River of Blood complete. A nice little bit of experience there, and then actually got a fire making level 88 now. And let's go ahead and just dump all this into Herblore again. Oh, got me up to 85 Herblore, very nice. Super antivirus, super War Master's potion, and even more Herby Werby experience, very nice. And with the good thing about the Sun Spear is that it's augmentable, so I'll be able to use this for invention training potentially then. Augment it and use it with any style. Melee, ranged, magic, whatever. Okay, so that was the easy quest to do since there was only a couple of quests to do, but now I got Ritual of Mahjarrat to do, which probably has a lot more I need to do. I need to do Temple of Sintinstan, Curse of Wrath, and Devious Minds. I need to do All Guthix Sleeps, which needs Dream Mentor, Tears of Guthix, the Hunt of Surak mini quest. I need to do Irakra's Lament. And yeah, so that's a lot of quests to do, so I'll just start with Irakra's Lament since there's no other pre-quest for this. And because I have the Sun Spear now, I don't really need this anymore, and even though it's only at level 8, I'm going to go ahead and disassemble it. 249,000 experience, nice. And I'll just go ahead and high alch that. And there we go, just quickly augmented and put that gizmo on this, so now it's ready to be used for whenever. And once unlike the other items, I can actually just get this to level 10 and disassemble it, so I can claim a new one for 600k, so that's what makes it good for invention training. I just gotta say, looking at my weapons, it's not looking too shabby. Tier 90 Necromancy, Tier 87 ranged, I got a Tier 85 wand, and I can have a Tier 80 orb I can make, and then the Tier 78 melee, and plus a nice good shield switch that goes great with Necromancy, so I don't waste runes. It's looking pretty good. Just need to upgrade this to the Lance and I'll be looking real good. And Rocko's Lament complete. Quick and easy to do. Next, let's do Curse of Wrath. Kind of regretting dropping all those green charms right now. Need to make a call pouch for Curse of Wrath, and I don't have any green charms. So I'm gonna kill some blood velds for them. How come our armored zombies don't drop a cool zombie axe, huh? And Curse of Wrath complete. Any levels from that? Doesn't look like it. Devious Minds done. Had to do a quick death pile to go to Intrana, but that's how it works. And that's also 325 quest points, so let's go give May a visit. A Crozier and 2.5 mil. Very nice, so... Very nice. Had to do the barrels run I needed for this quest, and I got a Guthix plate body. New collection log. And there we go, Temple at Sintinstan done. And now I have access to curses, although I don't plan on using them till at least 92 for Soul Split. And a couple of lamps here. Use that on summoning, 77 summoning. Use this on summoning as well. And why not that on summoning too. Just got a few more quests to do. I need to do While Guthix Sleeps, so I just need to do Dream Mentor, Tears of Guthix, and the Hunt of Surak. So let's go ahead and just start with Dream Mentor. Nice! Hit level 95 Necromancy during this Reaper task, and I got the highest combat level available in Free Worlds. Another Reaper task down. No drops, but I'm still at full odds with Hellwear, so I didn't expect any. And that's Dream Mentor done! no levels, and toss this into summoning. I guess not summoning, I guess I'll just toss this into defense then. And Tears of Guthix done, a quick and easy one. And Hunt for Zamorak done. Very simple to do. Now let's go on to while Guthix sleeps. I suppose being dead counts as sleeping, since this guy has killed Guthix and all that. No! Hey Zammy! You should have given me your ring before you died! If only there was a way to get these types of stat boosts all the time, that'd be way overpowered though. 254 in combat stats is just nuts. And while Guthix sleeps complete, now let's get some bunch of experience. I've been putting stuff into Herblore, but I realized I should be putting it into summoning since I want to get the hard tier 1 diary done eventually, and I need 88 summoning for that, so let's put it all into summoning. It's difficult to train as is, and I've got the passive experience at Aya now for Herblore, so that's not quite as imperative anymore. Level 79, very nice. And I figure while I got these strange keys, might as well unlock the door they use, and I picked the bittercat mushrooms I had grown in cannabis to restore this firing so I can get here real quick. Use these on the Mithril Dragon here. Got that key made, now head to the door over here, not over there, don't die. And let's go ahead and light these dragon heads here. And there we go, I've got the Dragon Forge relit in case I ever need to use it for something, like if I'm not sure what it's used for actually, but I just figured I'd relight it. And I now have this set of Dagonhide robes for whenever I get that Mass Exuskate step, I can just withdraw them to use the robe top, and I'll just store them in here for now, for when I get that. And then I also got the Elite Black armor for if I ever need that for anything. Alrighty, time for a Ritual of the Mahjarrat. I have all the quests and levels done for it, and I have all the items I need that the wiki says, so let's get on with it. Frickin' hell, this part of the quest was annoying as all get out. Took me like 15 tries to get through this. And now I'm gonna learn how to tune Bainite Ore. Very nice. 87, I can now, at level 87 magic, I can now tune Bainite Ore. And there we have it, Ritual of the Mahjarrat done. I now have all the Barrows brothers I can fight, and access to a new Bainite Ore mine, and of course I got the Tune Bainite Ore spell, which is very nice. And I can also now make a Armored Battle Staff if I'd like, but I got a better magic weapon now, even if that would give me infinite air runes. Okay, toss this into summoning, toss that into summoning, and let's toss that one into summoning. Level 80! Very nice! Hydra, Raccoon, nothing really interesting. Since I'm on a bit of a quest kick right now, I might as well do a couple more, so I'm going to do the General Shadows mini quest, just to get that done, because afterwards when I'm going to do the Fate of the Gods and collect a bunch of extra rewards you can get from this, one of which you can go to the Imperium Citadel, and then this Sliske will give you the ability to see into the Shadow Realm without having to have the Arena Visibility on, so I just figured have that passive effect would be good, and plus this gives some pretty great rewards as well. And got that mini quest done and over with. Just been doing a bit of AFK woodcutting and up to 1,277 elder logs. I'm a little over halfway to the number of logs I need for the rest of the fort building. Decided to build a study in my house and make some teleport to house tabs, because the only reason I'm really carrying earth runes and law runes around is solely to teleport to the house, so I figured this would be a good use and save a space in my inventory, and if I ever need these I can just buy more of them. And also, if I happen to be on a different spellbook, like if I swap over to Ancients for whatever reason, I can get here whenever. Okay, I made 198 Helm teleport tabs, so that should be plenty for my usage and for a while. If I need to make more, I can just make more, so I'll drop the earth runes and the law runes. Don't really need those, and that opens up another space in my bag. And there we have Fate of the Gods complete. A bunch of rewards and post-quest rewards I can get. Ooh, Got a divination level and a summoning level. Very nice. And I'm going to go back in and finish collecting the memoriam crystals. There's still one left I have to grab. This one right here, I couldn't grab it earlier. And the shot of zeros here, though, will be very handy. Makes these guys non-aggressive, and it'll also make everybody in the first God Wars dungeon non-aggressive, which will be very nice. For when especially when I eventually try to get the full ceremonial, so I can get the most expensive doorstop. But that was the last memoriam crystal I needed. And they gave me a cosmetic override for doing that. Very nice. Wasn't sure what it rewarded, I just knew it rewarded something. By talking to Asanadra here in this temple, I can get a lamp that will give me 80,000 experience 3 times and a combat skill, excluding prayer or summoning. So I'll just go ahead and toss these into magic, why not, since I'm going to need 87 for Tomb Bane. Gave me 1 level there, very nice. And I believe by entering and leaving here, Sliske should talk to me.
So soon,
yep.
World Guardian?
And now Sliske is going to give me the ability to see into the Shadow Realm without having to have the ring. And one last post-quest reward I'll get is I'll talk to Ali the Wise here about Zeros' return, and I'll get a large prismatic lamp I'll be able to put into skill. There we are, and I'll just toss that into summoning. There are a few more post-quest rewards I could get, but I don't feel like going out of my way for them. So that's what I decided to grab. Next quest I feel like doing is Twilight of the Gods. I've never actually done this quest before, and the only thing I got left to do is talk to Narissa here in Sintinston, so that's what I'm coming to do right now. Alrighty, got all the requirements done with that. Very interesting, a bit of lore, and I'm looking forward to reading all the dialogue on this. It's always fun doing quests for the first time. And it looks like one of the rewards will be 10% damage reduction in the Zamorak Elite Dungeon, which would be fantastic. I gotta say, I am looking forward to doing the Zamorakian encounter. I mean, I've done majority of the Zamorak dungeon before, but I've never actually done the Zamorak encounter itself, so that should be fun to do once I'm ready to do that. Oh, that's interesting. Greg Gorovich was a Chthonian demon. Just like the one from Broken Home that ate the little girl and thought it was the little girl instead. Cool. Hard to believe that Grigorovich was something so cute and pink and tentacly. What Sarah Doman did to Garlandia here in the past was just obscenely cruel. She refused to fight in his war, so he tore off her wings, which is a death sentence for Icing. There's a reason why I call him the Big Blue Smurf, and that he's a terrible, horrible god. At least with Zamorak, you know where he stands. Oh, this is pretty clever. A nice little fourth wall break. Quest complete and dialogue with the masks. That's funny. And now here's the actual completion of the quest. Very nice. Ring of the Abyss. Wonder what that does. But Divination Lamp, 30k. And Magic Lamp, 30k. Oh, I can... Oh. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'll transform into an abyssal creature. That was pretty cool quest overall. Got 5 KS die reroll tokens, and honestly, I guess I got their space in here. I might as well keep them for when I eventually do the Zamorakian fights. And I guess whenever I get them from Wild Stacks, I can just put them in here as well. Alrighty, I think to cap things off, I'm going to attempt to do Aftermath and try to do a story mode kill of Zamorak. I've never actually fought Zamorak before. I've already gone all the way to the end of the dungeon just to do it. So this should be interesting to do. Alrighty, just gotta get through the entirety of the dungeon and then I can restock and attempt to take on Zamorak. Never even fought him before, and I'm not even entirely sure how to fight him, but I've just read the wiki guide and we'll see what happens. Alrighty, I'm all the way through and I used very little, actually no supplies basically, so I can probably just hop right into the fight, so I'm basically going in blind here. Let's see how well it goes. Wow, that was very easy. I thought. Then again, it was story mode, so that certainly helped. If it was normal mode, I probably would not have survived. Let's go ahead and see what we get from the chest. Why not? There's actually a 1 in 500 chance of getting something. Yeah, nothing good, but I think I can grab a reroll. My reroll tokens and go ahead and reroll. Just don't know how to do that. Reading the wiki, it says reroll tokens aren't able to be used in story mode, so that's why. So I'll just have to take all this. I have no clue what Infernus Pyroclast is used for, so let's finish up the quest. I forgot to talk to this guy before doing the story mode, so I had to run all the way back here after going back to Falador. But gives me the opportunity to look in the chest, and this is just the rewards from story mode, which is honestly not too bad. Some relics, some herbs, and some runes, so not too shabby, really. I think I'll just leave all this in here, since I can just claim it whenever. And there we have Aftermath completed. All that and all I get is a small XP lamp. That's a rip-off. And just another reroll token. Oh well then, apparently these are special reroll tokens. Right out of the gods and Aftermath, they say. So I'm gonna destroy this one. I'm not gonna take up that much space. And if I happen to get more reroll tokens, I'll probably destroy these ones and keep the new ones. I am a long ways off from doing normal mode of Zamorak, though, that's for sure. I need to get some gear upgrades for definitely. Most likely use Necromancy for it, and I'd want to get myself like the tier 90 tank armors, and maybe do the tier 70, possibly even the tier 80 power armor task to get the tier 80, make the tier 80 power armor gloves and boots, and maybe even the helm, and just have the 90 tank armor. It's something to think about in the future, but got a lot of quests done, and I put Zamorak in his place, that's for sure. Not entirely sure what I want to do next time, but probably gonna work on some archaeology. You wanna see about maybe doing the new quests that have been coming out, Requiem for a Dragon, and maybe see about doing the rest of the Age of Chaos ones with Necromancy. Got a lot of quests. Gonna need to do Tome of the Warlock if I want to do Requiem for a Dragon. And that needs 86 archaeology. So chaffing out, folks.